Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I will share my screen so that you can see our PowerPoint. It will be a very brief presentation today because unfortunately, Becky Peters from the Department of Disabilities and Special Needs called in and is very sick, and she said it's best that she reschedule. So we will look for a date in the future for her to join us. So with that, Jenny, I will ask you to go ahead and Jenny Dillon and talk about your information.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to, we're sending out a quick survey. Our office letters team is sending out a quick survey to find out if anyone is interested in participating in training for early childhood letters. We're not making any promises right now, but we want to see if there's interest out there so we can plan that. Early childhood letters is the letters version that is targeted, obviously, toward early childhood. It focuses more on those foundational skills and would be really good for your teachers of early childhood, of course, but also students who need more intensive supports and things like that. We are also considering that your SLPs may want training and your school psychs. So just if you would take a minute, it's only 6 questions. The QR code is there on the screen. We've already dropped the form. Thank you, Lisa. The link is in Lisa. Thank you, Sarah. The link is in the chat. And Sarah said she would also be glad to send it out by email. We'd really appreciate your input on that when you get a chance. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny. I did create a slide just to let you know of some upcoming opportunities for learning and professional development. SC Case has asked me to send out some information to you. They'll be doing a pre-conference at the Council for Exceptional Children's Conference coming up. And I've been sending out information from our TA centers about their pre-conferences. Would any of our any of our TA centers like to come off their microphone and talk about their presentation?
I'm not sure if Deanna or Susan are on here. If you are, let me know, ladies. But Ask will be doing a session on educational benefit review through SC Case as a pre-conference session. So be looking for information on that.
Yeah, I'm here, Jenny.
Oh, good.
Can you hear me? Okay. Yep.
Yes.
So, yeah, the focus we were collaborating with SC Case, and our focus will be looking at the substantive component of IEP development. So that'll include several things, including looking at educational benefit, the components, especially design instruction, and other factors. So we hope you'll join us in this presentation as well. The law firm of Dave Duff is also presenting legal trends at the end of the presentation too. So you get a little flavor of both during this presentation, and in the conference, the Academic Alliance will be presenting March 1st at 9 a.m. and we will be talking about unwrapping specially designed instruction. So we hope to see you all there.
Thank you. Anyone from BASC? No? How about Skippy?
I'm sorry, I don't know if anybody from...
Oh, sorry.
I was just trying to give appropriate wait time to see if anybody from BASC was actually on here. But I think BASC is actually doing something on building capacity to prevent challenging behavior or something like that. They're doing something to do with the function-based thinking. So they're doing kind of the pre-conference that leads into their function-based thinking. So if anybody was there last week when BASC and I presented and want to learn more about their function-based thinking and what that process is like, feel free to join them during the conference.
Thank you, Shannon. Sherry and I'm sorry, I did not warn these folks ahead of time, so I'm just calling them out randomly. So Sherry or anyone from Skippy, do you have something that you'd like to share? I know that they are offering some pre-conference offerings.
Sarah, this is Sherry. I'll share, and I'm not going to come off camera because I'm in the car headed to Charleston for a training tomorrow. But Skippy has an entire early childhood strand scheduled for CEC, including 2 pre-conference offerings the day before. Those pre-conference offerings are free of charge. You do not have to be registered for the conference to attend those, but you do need to register for the pre-conferences. So Sarah, I believe you've sent out information about that already as far as how to register, but we would love for you to come. Would love to see you there. And while I'm on the microphone, I want to just make sure we covered the See It Academy. Sarah, I sent you a slide, but I'm not sure if you got it or not to include in today's presentation. But there is a learning session to hear all about what the See It Academy is coming up in February, and I'm sure Sarah can get that information out to you if it's not in today's presentation.
Thank you, Sherry. No, it's not, and I certainly will. And I do apologize. I've had some IT issues like all day long. Our IT folks have been trying to help me resolve it, so I'm a little out of pocket here. So thank you. And let's see, last but not least, Task.
I'm not sure, Sarah, that
Oh.
anybody from Task is on. This is Marietta, and I haven't gotten any updates lately. So, I mean, this week anyway, I haven't talked to them. So if anything comes up, huh?
Oh, I was just going to say, Marietta, I don't know of any pre-conference sessions,
No,
but
I don't either.
but during CEC, they will be offering 3 different
Yes.
sessions on the high school credential, improving transition outcomes through technical assistance, and resources and strategies for dropout prevention.
Right. I thought everybody already had access to
Yeah.
that. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome. Just a reminder.
Great teamwork. Did I hit everybody? Yes, I did. Jenny, Wendy Height has a question over in the chat. Are the training requirements the same as the other letters training in terms of time?
EC Letters is a much shorter. I see Lisa just dropped in an answer.
Yeah.
It should be about a year. Whereas Letters itself is 2 volumes, Early Childhood Letters is just 1, and it just never gets into the more advanced topics that Letters gets into. So it's a little bit less, but it is still substantive. So it's not an easy one afternoon lift. It is another course.
Great. And Jenny, would you remind us, are there renewal credits for that?
Yes. I'm sorry. I blanked on that for a second. Yes, it would be, it should be the same as doing 1 volume of Letters, which would be 60 renewal credits.
Great, thank you. Wendy Height, would you mind coming off your microphone and telling us, I know you sent me an email about some pre-conference offerings through CASE, and I just haven't had a chance to send those out yet. Would you mind talking about those?
Deanna Parrish had already shared that.
Oh, that's the same one. Okay,
yes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Just wanted to be sure. You're welcome. And then the other thing I have on this slide, in case you don't get the regular emails from our national TA centers, the NCSI, and I know the name, what that stands for I'm not going to try to remember off the top of my head, does have an upcoming webinar. It's their second one in the series, Supporting Practice Guide Implementation, Preparing Young Children for School, Language, and Literacy Recommendations. And they always have great guidance. So feel free to register for that or share it out with your folks who would benefit from that. Just to let you know what is coming up next, we have Shayla Anderson, who will be talking with us March 5th about the South Carolina Inclusive Post-Secondary Education Consortium. And some folks know that as the LIFE programs at our colleges and universities across South Carolina. It is really expanded. I believe there are 6 of those now, but she'll be talking about those, how they work, who's eligible, how to apply, how to get financial aid for those. And so she and I have been meeting about that, and it'll be a really good bit of information. And I don't know if we've ever said this before, but feel free to invite others in your district who would need to hear this, like your post-secondary transition coordinators or people who work with individuals who might benefit from these programs, so that they can learn from it firsthand. Or of course you can take notes and pass it on to them, but if you'd like them to hear it firsthand, invite them to join the meeting. Then on March 19th, Kevin Kreider out of the State Treasurer's Office will be talking to us about the Palmetto Able Savings Program. So one of the things somewhat related to Shayla's presentation on the 5th, some of us might be familiar with the college savings program referred to as 529. Well, Palmetto Able Savings Program has a similar piece that helps pay for college, but it is much more than just that. So Shayla will mention the piece of the Palmetto Able program, savings program, that can be used for the life programs, but then Karen Kreider will be back and she will mention that too, I'm sure, but she will talk about all the other things you can use it for. So she will be here on the 19th. And without our presenter here today, we are done. Let's see, I see another thing in the chat. The National Center for Systemic Improvement, thank you, Sandy, has lots of great information on many topics. And so she gave us the link to that over on in the chat. And Angie Neal reiterated that Lisa was right, and Jenny were right, that the early childhood letters is a 1 year in length. There are 2 full-day training sessions with the EC Letters facilitators. Okay. Are there any questions? Or other things people would like to share? Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us today, and give you back a good 45 minutes of your day, and enjoy. See you next month.
Have a great afternoon, everybody.